Hey guys, welcome to Homemade. So today's recipe is a delicious prawns biryani. അപ്പോൾ എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടാക്കാം നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. ആവശ്യമുള്ള സാധനങ്ങളൊക്കെ എന്താണെന്ന് നോക്കാം. അപ്പോൾ ആദ്യമായിട്ട് ഇവിടെ ഐ ഹവ് ടേക്കൻ അറൗണ്ട് 2 onions which are sliced and 2 tomatoes sliced again. Onion and tomato should be on equal ratio. പിന്നെ ബിരിയാണിക്ക് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഇവിടെ ജീരകശാല റൈസാണ് എടുത്തേക്കുന്നത്. ഐ ഹവ് ജസ്റ്റ് വാഷ്ഡ് ഇറ്റ്, ഡ്രെയിൻ ദ എക്സസ് വാട്ടർ ആൻഡ് കെപ്റ്റ് ഇറ്റ് ദർ. സോ ഫോർ ജീരകശാല no need of soaking. When you soak and when you cook, there are chances for the rice to get smashed off easily. Then we'll be requiring a little bit of mint leaves, coriander leaves and curry leaves. Then a pod of garlic, a little bit of ginger and green chilies for your spice level. Then here I've taken whole spices wherein I've taken around bay leaf and cardamom, cinnamon stick and little bit of cumin seeds. Or 1 teaspoon. Then of course we will be requiring prawns and the whole recipe which I'm going to make is with coconut oil. അപ്പോൾ ഈ ബിരിയാണി കോക്കനട്ട് ഓയിൽ ഉണ്ടാക്കുമ്പോൾ നല്ല ഒരു ഫ്ലേവറും ടേസ്റ്റും ഉണ്ടാവും. സോ ബട്ട് യു ക്യാൻ ഫീൽ ഫ്രീ ടു യൂസ് വിത്ത് എനി ഓയിൽ ആസ് വെൽ. I'm going to make in this 11-inch wide wok. So this is a heavy bottom wok. This is my product. It's from Bhumi by Monica. You can use it for biryanis, for making gravies or for slow cooking. Any recipes you can use this kadai. It's really good and you can buy it through on Instagram. You can just message me on that. So either ഇപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ഓയിൽ തേച്ച് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ it's been 2-3 days that oil is there on that. So how I use it for the next dishes, I'm going to add some water up to the brim and the nallapole on the boil ededukkum. So when you boil that, the water the oil floats in the water and it's easy for us to clean it away. So meanwhile that is getting done, I'm just going to cook the rice. So I'm just going to heat up the kadai and to which I'm going to add around 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. So the whole spices I'm adding in the cinnamon stick, cardamom, cloves, bay leaf and the cumin seeds. So let's just allow this to splutter. Along with that I'm just adding some mint leaves also, that gives a good flavor for it. Just saute this for around 30 seconds and later on we'll be adding some tomato slices, little bit. So once the tomatoes are mushy, I'm just adding half a teaspoon of turmeric powder for getting the color for the rice. Later on I'm adding the cleaned prawns along with the dry lemon. So dry lemon you can opt for having 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice also. So the prawns which I'm adding now is for the stock, to get the stock water. ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഈ പ്രോൺസിൻ്റെ തല വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് സ്റ്റോക്ക് ഉണ്ടാക്കേണ്ടത്. സിൻസ് തല ഇല്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് ഐ എം ജസ്റ്റ് ആഡിങ് ദ whole prawns as such and I'm just adding the water also. So for 1 cup of rice it's 1.5 cup of water. That's a measurement. അപ്പോൾ meanwhile cast ironൻ്റെ വെള്ളം നല്ലപോലെ തിളച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. So I'm going to drain that off, wash it and I'm going to start using it. So for 2-3 minutes the water has been boiling and we've got the stock. So അത്രയും flavorful ഉണ്ടാവില്ല, but also you get the mild flavor of the stock. So now I'm going to remove the prawns. Since it's been cooked, I'm going to remove the prawns. Okay, so to the same stock we'll be adding the rice also, and we'll just boil this for 2 to 3 minutes on high flame without covering it. And once the water level reduces, you can just cover and cook it on low flame. So for 1 cup of rice I've used 1.5 glass of water. So that is the consistency. So the rice will be around 80% cooked and rest will be cooked while we dum the biryani. So that is how it is made. Now we'll just do a simple marination for the cooked prawns. I'm just using around 1 tablespoon of Kashmiri chili powder, along with that half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, some salt and some lemon juice and some coconut oil. Combine everything well and keep it aside. So this gives that little bit of masala flavor for the prawns while having the biryani. So rather than keeping it a little bit of plain. So next here, to make the masala for the biryani, I'm just adding around 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. So I'm adding the sliced onions and the texture of the onions are to be cooked at a consistency where it has to go soft and dark brown. So meanwhile that is getting done, I'm just going to add around 5 to 6 green chilies and 2 full bulbs of garlic and some ginger also. More of garlic gives a very good flavor for the biryani. So we'll just grind it to a fine paste, or just crush it around, that will be enough. And so rice is completely cooked. So this is 80%, the rice is cooked. So we'll just cover this, and we'll allow the rice to rest. Meanwhile, the onions have been cooked. We'll be adding the crushed ginger and garlic and the green chilies. So saute this well, combine it really well, and this is the consistency that we are looking for the onion. So once that is done, we'll just add the tomatoes also. I'm just adding a little bit of water to it so that you get the good consistency for the masala. Along with it, I'm just adding some coconut oil also. Finally, once the onion and the tomato mix is done, we'll just add the marinated prawns to it, along with some mint leaves, coriander leaves and curry leaves. So check for seasoning, add salt and some coconut oil. So we get a very good gravy, prawns gravy. So that itself is very tasty and delicious. Next we are just layering the rice, and finally garnishing it with some mint leaves. To layer and dum the rice, I'm just adding aluminum foil to it. And on low flame, absolute low flame, I'll just cook it for around 20 minutes. So since this is an heavy bottom kadai, it doesn't get burnt easily, and you not keep an extra like a dosa tawa or something, so without which itself the biryani comes out very good. So to shop this, do check out my feed at Bhumi by Monica in Instagram. We have a delivery, or worldwide shipping is there, so you can just check that out. Meanwhile, I just made onion and carrot raita. So suddenly just thought of serving the biryani in a banana leaf. So I'm just going to do a Pothibiryani. So our biryani is done. So it's come out really good. The masala, the flavors, everything is really good. So going to serve the biryani in a banana leaf. So for accompanying the biryani, I fried some papadam, and along with that some green chutney. So the mix for the green chutney is around 7 to 8 green chilies, some scraped coconut, a little bit of mango and raw mango, a small piece of ginger, salt and some curry leaves. Just grind it, and the chutney is ready. So I've just added everything to the banana leaf wrapped, and I've just kept it for around 20 minutes. And once you open and have it, it's so tasty. So do try this recipe out. I'm very sure that you guys will enjoy. Follow me for more on Instagram. Thank you and have a great day.